So next up is return the favor. Now, this is it's a bit of a script, and it's a way where you can elicit some help for something that you've done. Now, you know the situation the same as I still catch myself doing this. Is somebody, you do something for somebody, say for example, somebody emails you or they ring you up and say, do you know a good solicitor, for argument's sake? And you'll say, yeah, you need to use John Smith at ABC Solicitors Limited, and he will sort you out. And then the customer goes off and he goes and speaks to John Smith and they do a good job. And then he rings you up and says, Simon, I'd just like to thank you for recommending or referring me to John Smith. He did a fantastic job. And I'm really grateful for the advice and the support that you gave me. Now, it's very easy for me to say, don't worry about it. It's all part of the service. No worries, no problem. You know, you've heard all of the phrases. Somebody rings up, they've got a bank that doesn't reconcile, and you just tick, 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 and all of a sudden it reconciles. Or the VAT, they can't produce a VAT report for whatever, and you tick, 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 and away they go. Or they've not paid the PAYE and they need a penalty cancelling or whatever, and you just do it instantly. You don't charge any money for it, and then they are eternally grateful. And you say, "Don't worry about it. No problem. It's all part of the service, etc., etc." Now, if you use some different language, then you can elicit some help and support from them. And a chap called Rob Brown shared this with me many, many years ago. If you do a favor for somebody, which that effectively is, you've sacrificed some of your time in order to help them, subject obviously to how you're working with them. But if you've sacrificed your time, when you do a favor for somebody, in your mind, that favor, until it's returned, it ages like fine wine. So the favor mentally that you did, it gets bigger and better and more generous, and you was really helpful and supportive. And at some point in the future, they're going to pay that with another bottle of fine wine. However, the person that you've helped, if you don't elicit the proper response, the person that you've helped, they've gone away, and very quickly it turns into stale bread. So it's just something that happened last week. Good old Simon, he helped me out. He's bound to help me out again if I ask him to. And over time, the favor that you did for them becomes less and less and less significant. So when you're thinking about giving a favor, the best time to get that favor replied is at that moment when they say thank you very much, when the favor has just been delivered. Ask for something in return. So change the word no worries into, can I ask a quick favor? So when somebody says thanks, instead of saying no problem, no worries, don't worry about it, it's all part of the service, just ask, can I ask for a quick favor? And if you've thought about it before that situation arises, there are any number of things that you could do, they could do, you could ask for, and they could do in order for you to get something out of the relationship. So you could say, thank you very much. Can I ask a quick favor? They will always say yes. So you could say, is there anybody else that you know that might like to use our services, for example? So you could go into the referral script. You could also say, can I ask a quick favor? They say yes. Can I ask your advice? They say yes. And then you go into the referral conversation. You could ask them for reviews on Google, Facebook. I was going to say TripAdvisor, but we wouldn't be on TripAdvisor, would we? But LinkedIn would be another one. Comments and likes on YouTube. Return the favor. If you're finding this content of interest, then like the page, like the video, comment on the YouTube page, subscribe to the channel, etc., etc., etc. So have a list of things that you can do, or the person that you've done the favor can do in order to help you. Another one that you can use is, do you mind just giving Joe Blogs? I've been looking after Joe Blogs, or been trying to convince Joe Blogs to use our services. That's not great language, but if you've got a prospect that you're looking to work with that you can't quite get over the line, you can ask the person that you've just done the favor for to give that person a ring and give a live virtual testimonial or record a video or something like that. So don't throw them away. Bad language on my part. You see, there's a slip in there of the word don't. Do remember to ask your customers to return the favor if you give something away. So, and the best way of doing that is to have a predetermined list of things that you can ask for. So you're not caught on the hop. So that's return the favor.